after last time, the Lakers lost in a terrible fashion, and we have a lot of things to talk about that. One of them being DeAndre Ayton's lack of effort. Now, this game, we're actually going up against another 7 footer. Last game, nobody was above the height of 6'9", and DeAndre Ayton struggled to get rebounds. That was one of the things that really irritate me. Also, JJ Redick decided to go with the starting lineup of Gabe Vincent staying with this unit, and it makes no sense considering the fact that he has to match up against up-and-coming superstar Anthony Edwards. Hola, damas y caballeros, boys and girls, and that technicolor rainbow in between. I am Beck824, and this is the second game of the regular season for your Los Angeles Lakers. Today, they'll be going up against the Minnesota Timberwolves. Now, again, I want to emphasize this. The key to this game is making sure that Ayton is actually able to dominate and get rebounds and actually provide some help for Luka. Also, the chemistry issue, they try to throw up lobs here and there and it just didn't connect. But that's something that I would worry about later on throughout the season because they're still new. But again, lack of playing with each other during preseason may have also been a key factor. But this starting unit being the same with Gabe Vincent in the starting lineup rather than somebody like Jake LaRavia, Vandal, or Smart, that's something that I'm going to be looking at with a microscope because, again, the size difference. It makes no sense to have this starting unit play again. And also, the last thing I want to talk about is effort in the second half. Going into the third quarter, we looked completely gassed. No effort whatsoever. And the Lakers have been a terrible third quarter team ever since last year, even with Darvin Ham as well. So if the Lakers could, find some way to figure that out, I would love to see how much we can improve throughout the season. And still, it just boggles my mind when it comes to this starting five again, because that's something I'm really going to continue talking about because, again, it makes no sense. Really. You expect me to believe in this starting five when it makes no sense to have Gabe Vincent in there when he's not a star caliber player? It makes no sense. So we need to figure some stuff out. I'm not gonna lie to you. Whatever, everybody. Let's see who. But look at all the players that are out. All of them are going to be Lakers players. We got Jackson Hayes, Maxi Kleber, Adu Thero, and LeBron James. Now, with Jackson Hayes being out, that means the second center to come off the bench will be Christian Koloko. And this is going to be a long night because I'm not saying I don't believe in Christian Koloko. I think he's a fantastic player, great backup big. He's also a 7-footer, but he weighs about 150 pounds soaking wet. So that's something to see if we can actually, figure out a way to contribute him into the starting five, starting unit. And again, this is a playoff rematch, and they beat us because we didn't have a 7-footer. Now we have a 7-footer, and I am very on the fence if we're even gonna beat this team. But yeah, everybody on the Wolves is healthy. And we also got to worry about Naz Reid, because Naz Reid just somehow wakes up every morning wishing to play against the Lakers because he always plays such a great game against us. It's annoying to watch when you're the Lakers fan, but when you're on the Wolves side, man, oh man, you love to see it. Man, this is gonna be something else. Right now, we're just waiting for this game to start up. Man, this man. But I will say, recent NBA basketball has been really good, really exciting. We have three games going into overtime, and that's crazy to me. Both games were OKC games. My 5 game predictions, if you guys watched it already, it's already cooked because I thought the Lakers were going to beat the Warriors. On paper, it made more sense, but yeah, everybody started hitting threes. Now, I don't think the Lakers are going to be bad shooting threes in this game. I think that was just a one-off thing. Shooting 25% from three is crazy. I don't think that's a percentage that's going to stick. But I do want the Lakers to start hitting threes. And also, I don't know if I touched on this or not, but AR, please, for the love of God, you are the second best player on this team. Please do not have 12 points through 3 quarters. Because during the fourth, yeah, you got 14. But by the time that happened, the game was already so far in reach that it didn't even matter. And now we have Rudy Gobert warming up here in Crypto.com Arena. Again, I really want the Lakers to win this game. Can we at least be 500? Yeah, that's the thing about this Lakers team. Once Luka or AR is off the floor, nobody else on this team can actually create. So that's another thing we have to worry about. And obviously the 3-and-D. They said they're going to be more aggressive in the trade market, but we haven't heard anything. We haven't heard any rumors or anything like that. Maybe it's because they're having like some closed doors, very tight-knit trade talks with teams. But still, Maxi Kleber having another injury, being out for the season, not season, but out for opening week, that's really annoying. And then Jackson Hayes out of nowhere has a left knee soreness. So again, the 5 spot for the Lakers is pretty much in jeopardy at this point. But hopefully Jackson Hayes can come back because Jackson Hayes is one of the most consistent players that we got, and he has improved because he has gotten a great passer in Luka Doncic, throwing out those lobs. Last year, everybody was saying that Jackson Hayes looks like he's worth a contract extension. But then the playoffs happened, and everybody's calling him all kinds of shit. And to be frank, I don't think he deserves that. It's just that he was matched up with the worst matchup you could possibly think of, which is Rudy Gobert, who's actually a true 7-footer. And when you're 6 inches below that's a wraps. But we're only 3 minutes away from tip-off here. Anthony Edwards is coming off a game where he scored 41 points on 14 of 28 from the field, and also got 7 rebounds. Dear God, that man was on a burner right now. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. And the goal for this upcoming end of the year is to hit at least 100 subscribers. That would be amazing. So please hit like, share, and subscribe so we can get to that goal by the end of December. Right now, we're just waiting for this team to hit the quarter right now. Right now, they're just doing their intros. This game is gonna be on Peacock, I believe. I don't know. I don't know where this is being broadcasted. I think it is on Peacock, but I didn't pay for that because I joined the high seas. Because yeah, I'm not paying $165 to watch every single NBA game. I'm sorry. Who the fuck do you think I am? I can barely afford groceries. I can barely afford anything. You want me to spend 160, 100? $650? Got me fucked up. Yeah, we're doing intros right now. We got Austin Reeves, DeAndre Ayton, Gabe Vincent, Luka Doncic, and Rui Hachimura. And I also want to touch on Rui Hachimura contract extension. There has not been any talks about him wanting to extend with the Lakers. Right now, he just wants to focus on playing winning basketball. And I feel like the Lakers haven't offered Rui a contract that will make him want to stay with the Lakers. Maybe they're just throwing disrespectful offers. Maybe, I do not know. I'll keep you guys updated on that. But let me know what you guys think about the Rui contract extension. Would you want him to extend with the Lakers? I do personally. You know, when he's playing great, obviously he looks like an amazing role player. But there are instances where he kind of falls asleep on the defensive end, doesn't really read screens that well. You know, there's always defensive lapse when it comes to Rui Hachimura. No, this is on Amazon. Oh, when the Lakers actually came to town in Dallas, I want to talk to you guys about this. When the Dallas Mavericks came to town for the preseason game, my dad and I, we got Wingstop, and on the Wingstop's bag it says "proud sponsor of the Lakers." I thought that was super cool. Does it do that at every Wingstop location, or is it just when the Lakers pulled up to play preseason here? Let me know, because honestly, I think that was pretty cool. Yeah, no, for the Wolves, you got the starting five of Jaden McDaniels, Dante DiVincenzo, Anthony Edwards, Julius Randle, and Rudy Gobert. Again, you have to see how AR responds to this team, because he was terrible in this against them in the playoffs. Just bunch of ball pressure, couldn't keep the ball to himself. Not really efficient. He very much did struggle against the Wolves. But yeah, we talked about their keys to the game. You got to make sure that Ayton actually plays aggressive basketball. Because if he doesn't play aggressive basketball and just keep shooting those mid-range shots and they're not falling, then why even have him out there? You know what I mean? Here we go. Are you ready? And the Wolves win the tip. Why are you not? Hold on. Why isn't that? Anthony Edwards puts up the three already. He wants to get first blood and does not. And is going to be out on the Lakers as AR try to knock it off of Rudy Gobert. Why isn't that? There it is. There it is. Okay. Whoa, what are you doing? Here we go. Dante DiVincenzo gives it up to Rudy Gobert on the right side, looking to give it up, and does into the hands of DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo floats it up and in, and the Wolves get first blood. AR wants to give it up and finds Ayton inside. Ayton, nobody's moving. Finds Luka. Oh, almost tipped out. Luka gives it up to Gabe. Gabe shimmies, gives it right back to Luka. Luka got to go to work with two, with one. In trouble. Forced off for three. Won't go. Rebound, Edwards. And here comes McDaniels. Euro stepping in, lays it up and in. And already 4-0 is the start of this game. That's not good. AR on the right side getting hounded on defense by Edwards. AR spinning. AR a three. Won't go. Hits nothing but rim. Rebound, Randle. Randle bringing it up. Gives it to McDaniels. McDaniels between the legs. Goes inside. Puts up the shot. Knocks it down. What a tough shot by McDaniels over Luka Doncic. And already it's 6-0 nothing skunk for the Wolves. AR on the left wing. Gives it to Luka on top of the key. Asking for a screen from Ayton, and does. Might have gotten away with a moving screen, but it's okay. And Luka draws the foul. And he's looking at his hand right now. Got scratched or something. I don't know what's up, but yeah, Luka going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Yeah. Luka at the line to shoot 2 shots. Man, already the Lakers are down 0-6. Nobody can play a lick of defense right now. It's crazy. We're just letting them go right to the hole whenever they want. And already the Lakers are 6-1. Luka knocks down both. So it's a 4-point game. Lakers down 6-2. And here comes Randall bringing up the ball. Randall on top of the key. Wants a McDaniel screen. Gets it. Working on the left side. Gives it to Rudy. Rudy to Edwards. Edwards getting hounded on defense by Gabe. Gabe with a hand on his hip. Edwards going. Gives it up to McDaniels in the corner for 3. Won't go. Are you serious? Ayton! Why did you not grab it? Ayton literally just tapped the ball out of bounds. Grab it with 2 hands, bro. Why are you scared of the ball? And it's going to be Wolves' ball. Rudy Gobert gives it to McDaniels on top of the key. Finds Edwards. Edwards double team. Gives it to the corner. Randall a 3. Knocks it down. They got a second chance. Lakers down 7. Luka with the mid-range shot. Nice. First Laker to hit a field goal. Yeah, this game has not gone on a good start. I can tell you that right now. As Randall draws a foul from Rui Hachimura. That's going to be Rui's first personal. Yeah, no, this game has not gone to a good start. I can tell you that right now. Lakers down. It's 9-4. And Luka's the only one who actually hit a field goal right now. And Ayton literally knocked the ball out of bounds when he clearly had possession. But he just didn't grab it with 2 hands. Grab it with 2 hands. As Randall misses a first. That's what we love to see. The Lakers' record without LeBron James is 500 as Randall splits it at the line. And Lakers down 2 possessions. AR brings it across the timeline. AR to Luka on top of the key. Goes right. Puts up the 3. A deep one. Good! Now it's a 3-point game. Randall finds Edward on the right corner. Working baseline. Sidesteps. Puts up the mid-range shot. Won't go. Rebound AR. AR bringing it up the court. Gives it to Luka. Luka, another deep 3. Won't go. Hits nothing but iron. Here comes McDaniels on the left side. Gives it to DiVincenzo. DiVincenzo fakes the 3. Wants to attack but couldn't move. Rui decides to give it up. Randall puts up the 3. Knocks it down. 13-7. AR on top of the key decides to go left with a mismatch. Rudy decides to attack. Kicks it to the corner. Rui a 3. Good! Back-to-back 3s. Well, not back-to-back 3s, but they're going at it from 3. From 3 already, the Lakers are 2-5. As DiVincenzo takes a 3. Knocks it down! Bro! Top of the key. You cannot let DiVincenzo be open. Luka on top of the key decides to attack. Throws it to the corner. Gabe Vincent a 3. Knocks it down. Quick 3 for Gabe Vincent. Still Lakers within reach. Dante DiVincenzo. Another 3. Oh! We have a shootout here, ladies and gentlemen. Lakers down 6. Back-to-back threes for both teams. Luka on top of the key with Randall on him. Decides to attack, gets into paint, tries to give it up to somebody. I don't know what he was doing, but here comes the Wolves on the run. Lays it up and in is Anthony Edwards. And we have a timeout. JJ Redick wants to talk it over. Lakers down 21-13. Again, transitional defense. Lakers have been dog shit. And it's only 2 games. And the Lakers have been dog shit. We can't stop any team in transition. It's 21-13 with the first quarter. 7 minutes and 25 seconds to go in this first quarter. Now, I can't blame it on Gabe Vincent because I can't blame it. Like, we can't really blame on Gabe Vincent right now. He's 1 of 1, 3 points. AR hasn't even gotten a point yet. Luka's literally the only one scoring at the moment. Man. Man, whatever, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, they want to talk it over right now. Please put in Smart. Put in Vando. I'm not saying Gabe Vincent isn't doing anything right now because at least he hit a 3. But again, it's a mismatch and the size difference because he has to guard Anthony Edwards. And already in transition, Anthony Edwards hits a seamless, and I mean easy ass layup. Just no, defensive stop or anything. So transitional defense, we need to keep working on that. As LeBron James down there with an Arizona jersey. I'm pretty sure that has to do for his son, Bryce James, who plays for the Arizona Wildcats. Here we go. Luka walking the ball. Picks it up at half court. Goes on top of the key. Gives it to AR. AR back to Luka. Luka decides to attack at McDaniels. Puts up the shot. Banks it off the glass and in. Lakers down 6. Randall wants to reset and does. Gives it to McDaniels. McDaniels looking to give it up to Edward and does. Edwards getting hounded on defense. Round the screen from Rudy. Decides to go inside, spinning, turning, firing, got it! Now that shot kind of reminds you of a certain MJ and a certain number 24 Laker legend as Rudy Gobert airballs a 3. And here comes the Wolves on the other end. Anthony Edwards resets, waiting for somebody to get open, but decides to take a 3 and knocks it down. Back-to-back buckets for Anthony Edwards. God damn, Lakers down 11. Ayton! Why are you scared to close out? You're 7 foot. That makes no sense. AR to the rim and knocks it down. No one decides to put a hand up there. McDaniels decides to attack at Luka. Gets doubled and knocked out of bounds. It's going to be Laker ball. Good defense there by Rui Hachimura. No, look at this three. I'm not even going to lie to you. Look, spinning, turning, firing, mid-range shot. Yep, that was good. Now, Anthony Edwards during the summer has come out and said that he is working on his post moves and spin moves by watching a lot of Kobe Bryant, Jordan, Akeem Olajuwon highlights and stuff like that. But still, like DeAndre Ayton, you're 7 foot. Close out. Why did Minnesota take a timeout? Okay, but no. Listen, DeAndre Ayton, for fuck's sakes, you're 7 foot. Close out. You can't be scared. You have to close out. Or is it a coach's challenge? I don't know what it is, but still, that doesn't make any sense. You literally waited for him to set up in triple threat position. And as soon as the ball let go, as soon as he let go of the ball, you decide, oh shit, let me go out. No, this is a superstar. Close the fuck out. I'm not saying you have to foul the motherfucker, but goddamn, put a hand out. Close out, chest to chest. You can't just let him be open like that, bro. He's going to eat you alive. God damn. I had a lot of like Portland fans in my TikToks tell me that Ayton is a bit of a headache, and I'm like, and I was optimistic. I have optimism. I was like, hey, he can't be that bad. He's playing with Luka. He can't be that bad. And now I'm over here stressing it. It's game 2 of the regular season. Fucking hell, bro. How are we enjoying the game so far, guys? Lakers down 9. Hit that like, share, subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it, ladies and gentlemen. As we come back from the TV timeout here. As the Laker girls get off the court. Famous worldwide Laker girls. Oh, it's a Costa Challenge, yeah. Defensive foul on Luka? Personal foul on Luka? Bro, you're lying. You're absolutely lying right now. No, there's no way. There's no way. As we got substitutions coming in, we got Jake LaRavia entering the game for Rui, Marcus Smart entering the game for Gabe Vincent, and Naz Reid entering the game for Rudy Gobert. Again, the Lakers are down 9, and the call was overturned. Challenge was successful. It's going to be Wolves ball. Bringing the inbounds is going to be Dante DiVincenzo. Luka already has 9 points. Here you go. Dante gives it up to Edwards gives it up to Randall. Randall, right on the right elbow, knocks it down right over the hands of DeAndre Ayton. That was a tough shot. I can't even blame him for that. Lakers down 11 now. Luka with an Ayton screen. Decides to attack right at Randall. Misses everything. Can't hit the layup. And here come the Wolves on the other end. Here comes in transition. Randall floats it up. Can't knock it down. Rebound AR. Nice rebound there. Hey, and the Lakers come on the other end to score an easy layup. Randall gives it up to Dante. Dante inside the paint. Gives it right out to the top of the key. 3 from Randall. Won't knock it down. Rebound Ayton. Luka, full court pass to AR. AR decides to attack. Kicks it out to Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia decides to attack. Gets inside. Finds Luka. Back to Jake. Jake fakes a 3. Spinning. Turning. Got to give it up to AR. AR got 9. On the shot clock. Loses the ball. And it's going to be Laker ball. And Luka... AR is looking at JJ Redick saying to challenge that because it looks like he hit. Yep, that's all ball. Nah, that's not. Naz Reid's hit that shit out, bro. How is that? Bro, Naz Reid fouled AR. That was nothing but arm. Oh, it's still Laker ball. I bet. AR gets it. Jake LaRavia, a 3. Good. Knocks it down. Lakers down with 6 to go. Edwards. Edwards. Working on the right side. Decides to go inside. Gives it up to Randall. Randall back to Edwards. Edwards on open 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound Luka. Luka across the timeline. On top of the key. Decides to go inside the arc. Looking to give it up. And finds Ayton. Ayton inside. Blocked by McDaniels. Wow! I don't know how he let that happen. Randall spinning inside, lobs it up, won't go. A little too high there for Naz Reid, and it's going to be a turnover for the Wolves. I can't believe DeAndre got blocked by McDaniels. That's crazy. Marcus Smart bringing up the ball, turns his back with a Jake LaRavia screen, gives it up to Luka on top of the key. Luka gets inside, steps back for a 3. Good! Knocks it down! And Lakers down 3. Naz Reid brings up the ball, gives it up to Shannon. Shannon inside the paint, throws it up, blocked by Ayton, but McDaniel was right there. DeAndre Ayton just stared the ball. Yes, you got to block, but you also got to stay with it. You can't just block once and say, yeah, I'm good. No, you got to keep blocking, especially when he's right there at the rim. Luka draws a foul, and 1! Counted in a foul. Luka Doncic already with 14 points in the first quarter alone. Gets fouled by McConley. And now Luka at the line to convert for the 3-point play. One of 3 players with 10K points, 3K rebounds, 3K assists in the first 6 seasons. And the only player that has done that is LeBron James and Oscar Robertson. Oh no! Luka could not convert for the 3-point play. But he did get showered with MVP chance here in LA. Edwards on top of the key with Dalton on him. Decides to attack, draws a foul, and also draws an N1. Unfortunately, Dalton Connect did foul him. Literally, the moment he stepped on the court, he drew a foul. Yeah. That's a little foul right there. He was going up for the shot, and his left forearm was still on his body as Anthony Edwards, with a lot of passion in his face, going to the line to convert for the 3-point play. Misses as well, but gets his own miss. Puts up the mid-range shot, knocks it down. God damn, bro. Anthony Edwards. 34-27, Lakers down. Luka controls the ball. Decides to go left. Wide open for 3. Makes them pay! 4-point game. 17 points already for Luka Doncic. MVP. Oh, nice move there by Edwards. Edwards slowly double team. Finds Rudy. Kicks it out. Finds Shannon to Nas. Nas to McConley. Has to go to work. Puts up the floating shot. Won't go. Got his own miss. But still misses everything. Rebound Vando. Luka decides to go inside. Pump fakes once. Draws a foul. Can't get the N1. But his will go to the line to shoot 2 shots. Draws a foul again on Conley. That's going to be Conley's second personal. Look at that, man. Anthony Edwards is so, like, look at the swagger, look at the confidence. You can't hate on the guy, man. As Luka misses a first, but we like to see the splits. Yeah, Luka is upset. Now he can't hit any of his shots previously. But he does split it at the line. Lakers down 1 possession. Conley brings it up the mid-range. I can't talk. Conley at the top of the key finds Edward. Edward shimmies. Jake LaRavia doing his best to stay in front. Loses his ball momentarily, but still got it. Finds Conley. Conley gets inside. Finds Nas Reed for a quick 3. Oh! Nas Reed knocks it down. Luka, with his back turned with Edwards on him, gets a screen from Vando. Luka, a deep 3. Got it! Luka, flamethrower! 21 points already for Luka Doncic. Conley to 3. Can't knock it down. And it's going to be Wolves ball. Luka's doing everything offensively. Oh my God. He has 1 rebound, 1 assist, and 21 points right now. The only other person with any points on the board right now on the court is AR with 4. But he has 4 assists. As Rudy Gobert gets the inbounds pass, finds Shannon. Shannon looking to give it up and does. Finds Edwards, getting guarded by Smart. Switch. Vando. You can't. This is what I'm talking about. Vando as well. You're waiting for him to attack when, no, you have to close out. Yes, he's behind the arc. So what? Go right at him. Like Luka Doncic here. Lays it up and in. 23 points for Luka. Dalton connect. Finds Nas Reed. Nas Reed gives it up to Shannon. Shannon a quick 3. Misses everything. Rebound Luka. And Luka is tired. Luka's literally doing everything on the court offensively. AR finds Luka. Luka, another 3. Got tipped by Nas Reed. Here comes Shannon Sharp. Shannon Sharp. And we have a foul on... I almost said Shannon Sharp again. For Shannon. That's going to be a personal foul on AR. Why? And we have Ayton entering the game for Luka Doncic. Yeah, we have DeAndre Ayton back, and I'm surprised they have not put in Koloko. I'm very surprised that he hasn't not put in Koloko, as Luka has put tape on his finger, because remember, in the first couple minutes of the game, he did have some sort of finger injury, as Nas Reed misses a 3. AR brings it up the court with Conley on him. Laker got 20 seconds to do something. Around the screen, AR puts up the 3. Can't knock it down. Long rebound is Sharp. Shannon. Hey, Vando's there. Good shit. Good shit, Vando. Lakers still have the possession. AR to the hole. Hey, that's Laker ball. Let's go. DeAndre Ayton knocked it out on Rudy Gobert, who was out of bounds. But good shit there by Vando to deny the pass. still found a way to walk that tightrope to give it up for the Lakers. And the Lakers have 1 second to shoot the ball. Here. And they're going to look it up to give it up to AR. AR, a quick three. Won't go. Hits nothing but iron. And that's how you end the first quarter. Lakers down 4. Luka Doncic has scored the last 14 points. Everybody on the court that's wearing gold, well, like piss yellow, has 0 points. Except for AR, who has 4 assists. AR, you cannot be the second best player on this fucking team and only have 4 points already. No. If you're asking for $40 million in your next contract deal, this is not the way to do that. Alright? And also, everybody else not playing aggressive defense needs to step it the fuck up. Alright? Stop waiting for them to do something and attack. Don't let them get comfortable. You have to make sure they are not comfortable so they can just chalk up shots. Anthony Edwards is going crazy with 14 points and 3 assists and 2 rebounds of his own. But still, you cannot let these guys get comfortable. God damn, bro. I'm about to lose my voice soon. Pisses me the fuck out, bro. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95. I know we can do it, ladies and gentlemen. 4-time champion. Wow. Jamal Wilkes. They retired his jersey back in 2012. He also has 2 all defense teams. And we have some substitution here. Gabe Vince enters the game for Jake LaRavia. Hold on. What was that? Go into the game. Hey, Silk Wilkes in the building. That's so cool. Gabe Vincent enters the game for Vando. Jake LaRavia enters the game for Dulce Kane, and Rudy Hachimura enters the game for Marcus Smart. And we also have some substitutions for the Wolves. Dante DiVincenzo enters the games for Shannon, and Clark enters the games for Anthony Edwards. Here we go. Start of the second quarter. Hopefully the Lakers can close this out and hopefully take the lead with this next fresh 12 as AR working on the left side finds Gabe. Gabe gives it inside to Aiden. Aiden battling down low with another big. Fading away. Good. I honestly did not want to see him fade away, but hey, at least he made the shot. And the Lakers are now down 2. As Conley looking to give it up and finds Dante DiVincenzo. Oh! Good defense there by the Lakers. Nice turnover. AR to Rui. Rui brings it up. Has to give it up to Aiden. And does. Finds AR. AR inside. Finds Gabe. Gabe a quick launch. And won't go. And rebound. Got his own miss. Aiden Kicks it out to AR. AR fakes a shot, goes inside, lays it up, and it no misses everything. How did you miss that open layup? God damn, bro. Clark gives it up to Conley. Controls the traffic. Finds Nas. Bit of a mismatch here as Nas is taken on by AR. Quick three by Dante DiVincenzo and knocks it down. Oh, little flyby there by Jake LaRavia. 43, 80, 30, 38. I wish it was 80-something right now. Gabe Vincent gets hounded on defense. Has to give it up. Here comes Rudy Hachimura inside. Doing his best to muscle up and in, but won't go. Misses everything. Here come the Wolves. Wide open as Clark decides to wait. Floats it up and misses everything. Got his own miss. Tapped it in. Wow. What a great way to stay with the ball. And Clark's there to do a full court press on AR. Finds Gabe. Gabe loses it, and we have a foul on Conley. That's Conley's third personal already. As Luka is there, is being attended to his apparent finger injury. That might have been a little sell there by Gabe Vincent. That is Conley's third personal already. He might have to sit out. Oh no, he's staying in the game. Finds Ayton on top of the key, looking to give it up, and does. Finds AR. AR working on the right side. Finds Rui. Rui denied the baseline drive. Has to reset on the three. Gets inside. Fading away on the mid-range shot is good. Lakers down 5. Still within reach of this game. Conley brings it up. Conley resets on the top of the key. Finds Nas. Nas on the right side. Floats it up way outside. Bit of a lazy shot there by Nas Reed. Finds Gabe. Gabe finds Rui inside. Rui lays it up and in. Good move there by Rui Hachimura. And the Lakers down again by 3. Dante finds Conley. Top of the key. Finds Dante. Dante fakes a shot. And a little elbow there to the face. And that's another personal foul there. On Vincent? How's that a foul on Vincent? What? You mean to tell me if a guy put his elbow in my face, it's a foul on me? Why? That's a terrible call. What the fuck is that? And we're taking a coach's challenge here, as that was terrible officiating. Literally, Dante DiVincenzo attacked, and he had his elbow literally in Gabe Vincent's face. And all of a sudden, that's on Gabe Vincent? No, that's Dante DiVincenzo. That's going the other way. What are we doing here? Korean barbecue sounds so good right now, bro. I've been craving that shit for so long, but I'm broke as fuck. Bro, this better be overturned, or if not, bro, I'm gonna be fucking heated, because I'm gonna be fucking pissed. Pisses me the fuck off. Bro, no, you're lying. You're fucking lying. Shut the fuck up. There's no way it's an unsuccessful challenge. You're lying. So we there's no way. What? What up, D-Wade? It's an unsuccessful challenge. How? You did. JJ Redick, you gotta calm down, buddy. Still barking at the refs. Here we go. And we have God damn it, JJ! Technical foul on JJ Redick. Wolves are gonna get free shots. What the fuck did we challenge? Yeah, we did challenge, and we lost it. We lost the challenge. JJ Redick just tell it. Yeah! Misses. JJ Redick already with a technical foul. And the Wolves missed their freebie. But here we go. Rudy finds Shannon. Shannon attacking, has to put it up with 3, with 2, in trouble, forced up, won't go, rebound, long, no, knocked out by Clark, still possession by the Wolves. Dante with a wide open 3, hits nothing but iron, tapped back by Rudy Gobert. Oh, God fucking damn, bro. Foul, give me that. Foul on Clark, on AR. AR going to the line to shoot 2 shots. But, hey, they clogged the paint. That's what I like. They clogged the paint. But, unfortunately, Rudy Gobert was able to tap it right back out. And unfortunately, Aiden just couldn't get there in time to avoid them from knocking down that layup. Again, Lakers down within two possessions. And the rebound deficit is 17 Wolves, 10 Lakers. As AR. Oh, was it only 1 of 1? Yeah, it was only 1 of 1. All right then. So AR brings it up, decides to reset, looking where everybody else is at, gives it up to Jake, and we have another personal foul on Clark. That is Clark's second personal already. Damn, he's picking up fouls like it's candy. Here we go. Jake gives it to Rui. Rui to AR. AR to Gabe. Gabe puts up the mid-range shot and knocks it down. Now it's Lakers down again by 2. Dante DiVincenzo inside. Gives out to wide open Clark for 3. And he knocks it down as well. Back to 5. AR gives it to AR. Rui gives it to AR. AR behind the back with Clark defending him. Finds Rui. Rui attacking inside. Spinning, turning, firing. Mid-range shot is good. Again, down 3. Shannon to Randall. Shannon, a mid-range shot. Baseline is good. Just going back and forth here, ladies and gentlemen. As Luka is waiting to come into the game. AR behind the back. Decides to attack. Finds Jake. Gives it right back to AR. AR attacking. Inside the paint. Floats it up and in. Nice shot there by AR. Here we go. Randall on the right side. Finds Nas on top of the key. Decides to go right. Finds Clark. Clark back to Nas. Nas baseline. Kicks it out for a wide open 3 to Dante DiVincenzo in the corner. Won't go. It hits nothing but top of the backboard. Rebound Ayton. Ayton gives out to AR. AR kicks into the corner for Gabe. Gabe fakes a three. Tries to get free. Can't, unfortunately. Has to give it up to AR. AR, a deep three! Now we're all tied up here at 52 apiece. Number 8 gives it to Nas. I swear, is that... Hold on. And one from Randall. Who's number 8? That's Bones. That's Highland. My bad. I thought he was somebody else. That's Highlands. As now we have Luka Doncic entering the game for AR. And the Wolves take back the lead with 2. And Randall knocks down both. Now the Lakers down within 1 possession, but here comes Luka Doncic to save the day. Luka on top of the key decides to go right, finds Ayton. Unfortunately, could not handle that pass. Results in a turnover for the Lakers. Here come the Lakers. Edwards on the left wing finds Nas, gives it on top of the key. Highlands a 3, wide open, makes them pay. Lakers down 6 now. Unfortunately. Luka going all the way on the left wing. Finds Jake. Jake decides to attack. Stops. Pops. Knocks it in. Hey. Ayton might have gotten away with a little bit of goaltending there. Ayton already with 4 points. The Wolves wanted a goaltending call, but will not get it. Edwards controlling the traffic. Smart waiting to come in. Randall gets inside, loses the ball, and it's going to be Laker ball. Good shit. Good shit there by Ayton. Good defense. Yeah, look. Yeah, Ayton did touch it. But he was saying it was a push by Edwards. But still did not get the call. Lakers have 3 turnovers to the Wolves 4 in this quarter, I believe. Luka gives it to Smart. Smart to Rudy in the corner for 3. Airballs it, unfortunately. And we have a kick ball there by Jake LaRavia. Wolves are setting up right now real quick. As Anthony brings it up the court, finds Randall, gives it up to Highlands, gives it right back to Edwards. Edwards fakes a shot, gets inside, and draws a foul on Smart, and will go to the line to shoot 2 shots, unfortunately. Oh, the foul's on Jake LaRavia. As Edwards knocks down both shots. I thought something was right above my head, but no, it's just a shadow of the fan. I got scared. 59-54. And Edwards misses, but the Wolves got their own miss again. Here comes Edwards, controls it, finds Randall, gives it right back to Anthony. Anthony with 3 to shoot. Has to go up. Good rip! Good rip there by Smart. Here comes the Lakers. It's a foot race. Layup is good by AR. Good shit, Marcus Smart. This is why he's supposed to fucking start. Highlands bringing up the ball. Working on the left wing. Gives it to Randall. On top of the key. Randall steps inside the arc. Decides to attack. May have gotten away with the travel. Got his own miss. How? and kicks it out again. Nice! Good shit there by Smart. Unfortunately, could not control it. Randall lobs it up to McDaniels. God damn, bro. What a sequence. Unfortunately, it results in the Wolves getting a bucket there. Ayton holding it on top of the key, gives it right back to the hands of Luka. Luka steps inside, draws a foul, won't go. And he will go to the line to shoot 2 shots as Vando enters the game for DeAndre Ayton. So we're going small. Again, we have not seen Christian Koloko yet in this game, which I am very surprised. Unfortunately, yeah, Marcus Smart, that's how I feel too. Marcus Smart, unfortunately, diving all over the floor, but couldn't stop the Wolves from scoring on the opposite end. As Luka knocks down the first of 2. Again, I don't understand why we're going small when Christian Koloko is ready to go. Well, he is a 2-way contract, so maybe they're trying to limit the amount of games that he can play. As we have Rudy Gobert entering the game for Naz Reid. And Donte DiVincenzo enters the game for Highlands. As Luka knocks down both. Lakers down 61-58. McDaniels. Look at this. 16 points off of second chances. The Wolves have 16 points off of second chances. And to the Lakers, 0. None. Zip. Nada. As Anthony Edwards wasting down the shot clock. Got to go to work with 2, with 1. Force up the shot. Can't knock it down. Rebound Luka, but snatched out of the hands. Donte DiVincenzo. Here comes. Yo! Offensive foul! They're going to wipe away that slam by Anthony Edwards, but what a play! Yeah, offensive foul there by Rudy Gobert. The Lakers fan. I love that. Luka with a Vando screen gets around. Has a backup with a mismatch there. Yeah! Step back 3 for Luka. In and out, unfortunately. Rebound Edwards. That's a carry. How the fuck did that get away? Randall turns his back, trying to backing down Rui. Successfully, I might add. Turning, firing. Randall won't go. Luka hits the deck. Here comes the Lakers. AR, with so much real estate, decides to give it up. Ooh. Luka gives up to AR. AR to Smart in the corner for 3. Good! Timeout, Minnesota. Lakers tied up here, 61 apiece. This is the way to fucking do it. Somebody there got a little too excited there, tried to disrupt that pass. I think it was Donte DiVincenzo. I could be wrong. And we have both James enjoying the 3 as Marcus Smart is all fired up here as we take a timeout by the Wolves. Man, what a play. Also, something smells really good. I'm going to go investigate. Be right back because I am hungry as shite. Y'all behave. I'm back. I came with a banana. If this doesn't scream start smart in the next game, which I think it's gonna be on Sunday against the Kings, then I don't know what does. Because he's doing everything defensively. He's outplayed Gabe Vincent already in 2 games, I would argue. Is he ready to come back into this game? No substitutions, but here we go. To continue the second quarter, here comes Anthony Edwards bringing up the ball on top of the key. Finds Randall. Randall gives it up to Dante DiVincenzo. Misses everything. Airball! That's what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. Luka working on the left side. Decides to attack. Gives it up to Rudy. Rudy an open 3. Can't make him pay. Rebound McDaniels. Here comes Anthony Edwards. Edwards on the left side. Decides to go on top of the key. Waiting for the mismatch. And does. Has AR on him. Edwards decides to attack. Spinning. Turning. Has to give it up to the corner for 3. Randall won't go. Rebound. Rudy Gobert misses it. Oh! Oh! Randall with the sledgehammer right on Rui's head. Oh, offensive rebounds. The Wolves have 10 to the Lakers singular. They only have 1. That is disgusting. Jesus Christ. But goddamn, Randall. Luka steps back for the mid-range shot is good. Tied up again at 63 apiece. Edwards, with Luka on him, has to go to work, finds some room, gets doubled, kicks it out in the corner for McDaniels. McDaniels decides to attack, gives it up to Randall. Randall inside, no, I can't talk, too fast. McDaniels a 3, has nothing but iron. Here we go. AR with 27 points already, spinning inside, goes inside, and Luka is fouled by Dante DiVincenzo. Look at this. Oh my god, bro. 18th. The Wolves have 18 points off of second chances. Are you fucking kidding me right now? I know I shouldn't curse. Like, I'm trying to cut down on cursing on live broadcasting, but like, my god. Lakers cannot protect their own rim. Jesus Christ. As Luka knocks down the first. And the Lakers take the first lead of the night. And Luka adds to that lead, making it a 2-point game. Luka already has 29 points already. Oh my god, he's gonna drop 60. Hey! Good defense there by Vando I can't talk. As Anthony Edwards steps on the line, and it's gonna be a backcourt violation. Yep, 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. as Dante DiVincenzo gets subbed in by Clark. And here comes the Lakers. Luka controlling the traffic. Like I said, 2-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Luka with McDaniels on him. Gets hounded on defense. Luka pump fakes once. Puts up the shot. Won't go, unfortunately. But he's going to be drawing 3 shots. McDaniels already. How many personal fouls does McDaniels have? Let's see. How many personal fouls is... McDaniel has 2 personal fouls. Conley has 3. Clark also has 2. As Luka hits the first. The Lakers have been shooting a lot better from 3 this game. I will give you that. And the Lakers also have been going to the line a lot more. They have been going to the line 13 times as Luka hits the first of 2. Yeah, but offensive rebounds, the Lakers only have 1. 1 offensive rebound to the Wolves' 10. Defensive rebounds are all tied up here at 14. And points off of turnovers, the Lakers have 8. As Luka hits all 3. It's so crazy to me. And we have another foul there. A personal foul on Marcus Smart. They did have a foul to give, so we'll give him that. The lead was much as 11 in this game. Now the Lakers are up by 5 as Luka is already going to the locker room with 5.1 to go. Here we go. Anthony Edwards fakes the shot, puts it up to beat the buzzer. Won't go. And we go into the halftime. Lakers lead by 5. Lakers are on a 16-5 run. That's how you start this game, ladies and gentlemen. Again, I'm surprised that Christian Koloko hasn't entered the game. We do need another 7-footer, but the last time he played Rudy Gobert turned into prime Shaquille O'Neal. So I don't blame. JJ for not putting him in. But let's go over the Lakers stats right now while we enter the half. Lakers outscored the Wolves 32-23. Rudy Hachimura with 9 points, 1 personal foul, and 1 rebound. DeAndre Ayton with 3 rebounds, with 2 points and 1 block. Let's see how Rudy Gobert already with 3 rebounds himself. Julius Randle has 6 rebounds. I don't know how DeAndre Ayton's getting out-rebounded by Randle. Like, bro, you need to tighten the fuck up on that end, because, my God. Like, your own teammates have more rebounds than you. AR and Luka combined. But speaking of Luka, already with 32 points in this game, 1 personal foul. He does have 3 turnovers, but we can forgive him because he has 2 assists and 4 rebounds to go with that. AR got 5 rebounds, 7 assists, and 12 points. Again, 12 points now. He only had 12 points going into the third through 3 quarters last game. And this game is a huge improvement. And now we have Jake LaRabia has 5 points, 1 personal foul, and 1 assist. And Vanderbilt has not scored a single game, but he is a +2 and a +-. And he did get a steal and 2 rebounds to go with that, like I mentioned before. Dalton Connect played 4 minutes and has done absolutely nothing. I don't know how he's a +2. Seriously, just doing cardio. 0 points, 0 blocks, 0 steals, 0, 0, 0. Nothing but donuts. It's a bakery over here. Marcus Smart, however, with 12 minutes, has 1 assist, 1 steal, 1 personal foul, and is plus 14 with 3 points of himself. He's not going to give you big scoring nights on most nights, but god damn it, he will. Most of this stuff on the stat sheet is not being shown on the game because he's playing tremendous. And I will just say this again for the people in the back. He is playing tremendous defense. He should be starting. Why is he not starting? Hold on, hold on. I heard somebody at my door. Yeah. Sweet, thank you. I am starving. I haven't eaten since breakfast, and even then, breakfast was a light one. Let me kill this banana real quick. I'm curious to what JJ Redick starting five would be going into the third, because again, Smart got to be in there. I don't care if you have such a hard on for Gabe Vincent, and yeah, put Smart in there as well, because he has proven nothing but saying that yes, he is a starting caliber player. Bro, I don't know if it's because I was starving or something, but this shit tastes so much better. I hope we don't go to OT in this game. Because Luka looks tired already, and it's just the second half. It's just the first quarter alone, bro. Oh, look at that. Reported by Dave McMenamin, a couple of Lakers players have emerged from the locker room and started taking shots. While the halftime show is still wrapping up. Appears to be a change of operations to try to address the poor third quarter opening on opening night. Okay, so that's what they're doing. They're trying to warm up their shots during halftime while, excuse me, well, it's halftime right now. Okay, I like that approach. And we also got news that Terry Rozier will receive his full $26 million salary while on leave from the NBA after being arrested for federal gambling charges. So he's still going to get paid regardless. NBA Cup is going to be very interesting to watch some of these NBA Cup games. All right, coming back from the halftime, we got DeAndre Ayton entering the game for Vando. Gabe Vincent entered the game for Marcus Smart. I do not know why. And Luka Doncic enters the game for Jake LaRavia. All right, let's see if the Lakers can come back into this second half. Excuse me. Can the Lakers come back into the second half? Here we go. Luka brings it up to half court. Decides to go left. Wide open for three. What? What? They're going to wave it off? Personal foul on Ayton. That's how we starting off the second half? Are you serious? Again, the Lakers have the lead by 5, but let's see if the Lakers can extend on this lead as the Wolves are working their way to cut it down, but unfortunately cannot knock down the 3. Rebound is Ayton. Here comes Luka. Luka inside, floats it up, and in. Nice. Lakers are just extending this lead, now up by 7. Largest lead for the Lakers. McDaniels gives it up to Randall. Randall decides to attack, puts his head down, all the way to the hole, lays it up and in. I thought he was going to trip on his own 2 feet. AR finds Luka. Luka on top of the key. Fakes a 3, finds Ayton. And we have a kickball foul. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert. Lakers do get a fresh 14 as Luka gets the inbound. Luka on top of the key, gets double team, finds Ayton. Ayton, mid-range shot is good. Again, Ayton, you're making these shots. I appreciate it, but go at the hole. I want you to slam it on this motherfucker. Randall working on the left side, gets double team, and we have a foul on Luka. How's it a foul on Luka? That's the second time in this game that the Wolves put an elbow to a Lakers head, and it's still a foul on the Lakers. What is this refereeing? Here we go. Dante DiVincenzo working on the left corner. Finds Rudy. Gives it right back to Dante. Dante throws it right into the hands of Randall. A little too much space on that pass, but they have to put it up. Sidestep. Randall a 3. Oh, Randall knocks it down. Luka brings it up with McDaniels on his hip. With an Ayton screen. Has to go all the way around the right side. Kicks it wide open for Vando a 3. In and out. Rebound Ayton. Ayton in there. Floats it up and in. 74-68. Lakers are up. Randall working on the right side. Gets doubled. Gives it up to Dante. Dante to McDaniels. McDaniels in the paint. Lays it up. No. Rebound Luka. Full court pass. Gabe Vincent. Wide open. Kicks it to Rudy for the slam. And we have a Wolves timeout here as the Lakers open up this quarter. 76-68. See, that's how we start the third quarter. Look, Gabe Vincent decides to attack, finds the trailer of Rui Hachimura, who lays it up for the two-handed slam. Woo! Whatever, everybody. Hit that like and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 25. If I'm hitting 95 subscribers, I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Elgin Baylor scored how many points against the Boston Celtics? 60, right? No, 61. Most points scored in a finals game. That's crazy. I'm surprised LeBron hasn't beaten that one yet. Damn. This guy can't hit shit for the TV timeout here. God damn, Jeanette can't hit shit either. Oh, man. Lakers need to keep this momentum going, bro, because we cannot lose this momentum. All right. Lakers have an 8-point lead right now. Now, I do like hearing that the Lakers are taking accountability for their third quarter wars, but we still need to keep this momentum up because I like what I see right here. As Randall brings it up on the right side. Finds Edwards. Edwards, still with a series of dribbles. Decides to go inside, pump fakes once, puts up the shot. Nice! For the mid-range shot, Lakers are up by 6. AR gives it to Luka on top of the key. Luka with McDaniels on him finds AR. Here comes Aiden. Oh, Aiden to the hole. But Rui's there and one. Rui's there to clean it up. Nice. Aiden, you got to finish those. Look at this. Nice pass from AR. Unfortunately, switches hands and couldn't finish that. That was clean, though. But thank God Rudy was there for the cleanup. As Rudy will go to the line to shoot for the 3-point play. And can't convert, unfortunately. Edwards. McDaniels has 3 fouls. Edwards on top of the key. Decides to attack. Edwards all the way. Lays it up. Blocked. But a little bit of a late whistle there. And it's going to be on... Who's that personal foul on? Gabe Vincent. Shooting foul. Edwards knocks down the first of two. Makes it a 7-point game. Misses. Nice split there. Rebound, DeAndre Ayton. Luka gives it to AR. AR with Edwards on his hip. Gotta give it up and does. Finds Luka. Luka freed. Goes on the right side. Wants that Rudy Gobert. Finds Ayton inside. Ayton pump fakes once. Lays it up and in. Good shit by the big man. McDaniels with a head of steam. Decides to attack all the way. Lays it up and in. Nice. Going right at the hole. Wolves and Lakers going back to back. Oh. Might have gotten a little frustration there by Luka. And we have a foul. It's going to be a personal foul on McDaniels. That's going to be his fourth already. Again, McDaniels has 4 fouls already. He might have to sit out soon. Because 2 more, he'll be thrown out of this game. Yeah, it looks like we're going to have a switch here. As McDaniels going to the bench for Jalen Clark. Here we go. Luka on top of the key. Steps back for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound Edwards. Edwards controls it. Gives it to Randall. Randall, another mismatch. Gets doubled. Looking to give it up and finds Conley there. Misses a layup. Rebound Gobert. Kicks it out to Dante. Dante fakes the 3. Gets inside. Floats it up. Won't go. And we have another late whistle. That's going to be DeAndre Ayton shooting foul. It's going to be a loose ball foul. And then Ayton has also 3 personal fouls. That's not good. There you go. Dante knocks down the first of 2. As he knocks down both and it's back to a 5-point game. The Wolves are slowly coming back. AR gets around a screen. Ooh, steps behind the back. Got some space there, but decides to give it to Luka. Luka backing down Clark. Spinning. Pump fakes once. Draws a foul. Can't get the end one. And it's going to be a foul on Clark. Luka's going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Whatever, everybody. Hit that like, share, and subscribe. We're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I know we can do it by the end of the night, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, Luka did draw that foul. You can't get mad. Some of the best players in the game used to do that. One being number 8 right behind me, Kobe Bryant. He loved doing that stuff back in the day. As Luka knocks down the first, and we have a substitution here. Shannon's entering the game for Dante DiVincenzo. Lakers up 6. Make it 7. As Luka knocks down both shots. And here we go. Edwards controls it. Finds Rudy. Back to Edwards. Edwards takes a couple dribbles inside. Gets inside the paint. Pump fakes once. Gives it up to Clark. Clark attacking. Floats it up. Won't go. And we have a foul. Who's the foul on? A shooting foul on Luka. How? Luka has also picked up his 4th foul, but JJ Redick's deciding to keep him in. We have another substitution there by the Wolves as Clark knocks down the first of two. Naz Reid enters the game for Rudy Gobert. And the Wolves are coming back again, slowly but surely. As he knocks down both shots, 77-82, Lakers still lead. But let's see how long the Lakers can keep that lead. As Luka, with Clark on his hip, gets switched with Naz. And they trap him. Here comes Gabe Vincent. Oh, blocked by Edwards. Luka gets the rebound, lobs it up to Hayden for the slam. Oh my! First lob of the season. Edwards gives it up to Randall. Randall a quick three, knocks it down. That silences the crowd. Lakers up 4. Lakers 9 of 21 from 3 to the Wolves 12 of 27. AR kicks it in the corner. Rudy an open 3. Good! Lakers up 7 again. Rudy has 16 points. There you go. Edwards to the rack. Gets inside, hollering for a foul. Here comes the Lakers on the run. AR finds his way inside, finds Ayton. Oh, hard foul there by Naz. But it's all love as Naz Reid says, my bad. That was a really hard foul there by Naz Reid. They're going to review it and see if it's a flagrant foul. It looks like it could be a personal yeah, anywhere above the head area, you're going to be looking at a flagrant, so might be a flagrant foul. But again, it's all love there by Naz Reid and Ayton. Immediately apologizes, but you love to see that. I think it's going to be a flagrant foul because, like, it's above the head. They're under official review. But as they look over this, I want to remind everybody that we're only 3 away from hitting 95 subscribers. I hope we can do that, ladies and gentlemen. I really do wish to hit that milestone tonight. But if not, hey, we have 82 more games to hit that number. Yeah, that is the most flagrant of fouls I've ever seen. Yeah, Lakers up by 5. They trailed by 11 in this game. And I still don't understand what is there to review. It should be a personal foul on the Wolves. Lakers should be getting free throws right now. And Christian Oloko, again, has not touched the floor. Flagrant foul, yep. Yep. 2 shots for Ayton. And Naz Reid's going to pick up that flagrant. They said it was wind up. I don't see any wind up. Like, I don't see... Like, I don't see how it's anything else but a flagrant foul. As DeAndre Ayton wearing the Kobe 6 Italian camos going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Aiden hits the first. Not misses the first. What did I just say? Yeah, Aiden misses the first, but hopefully we can split it at the line. And he does. Splits it at the line. As we have Vando entering the game for Gabe, Marcus Smart entering the game for Rudy Hachimura. Excuse me. As Luka holds it on top of the key. Luka finds AR. AR looking, decides to attack all the way. Stops, spinning, turning, lays it up and in. Good move there. Good fake there by AR. Lakers up by 8, the largest lead of the game. Randall to Edwards. Back to McDaniels. Shannon, excuse me, that's Shannon. And Shannon, oh no, it looks like it's going to be out of bounds on Luka. That's what I love. When you're not an athletic guard like AR, you got to fake at the rim. As Randall all the way lays it up and in. Oh, good move there by Randall. As the head coach of the Wolves wanted to get a charge on AR. Luka with Nas on him. Kicks into the corner to Vando. Vando to AR. AR fakes a shot. Decides to attack still all the way. Gives it up to Luka. Luka fakes the 3. Back to AR. AR got to go to work with 3. And we have a foul. And that's not going to count before the whistle, unfortunately. And Luka says, I'm sorry. That could have been a nice 3 there. But Luka decides to draw the foul on Naz Reid. Luka at the line to shoot 2 shots. Knocks down the first. And we do have substitutions here. We have Mike Conley entering the game for Naz Reid. Now, I'm pretty sure Mike Conley has like 4 personal fouls as well. 4 or 3, I believe. Luka getting showered by MVP chance. Makes both. We have 92-84. Conley brings it up. Luka already with 38 points. My goodness, what a man. Mama, there goes that man. As Edwards, working on the right wing, decides to go on top of the key. Here we go. Anthony Edwards lays it up and in. Oh, what speed by Anthony Edwards. Here comes the Lakers. AR all the way. Finds Luka. Luka thought about the 3, but decides to slow it down. With Edwards on him. Bumping. Fakes the shot. Kicks it out to AR. AR, a wide open 3. Good! Lakers up 95-86. Where the hell were these Lakers on opening night? As Anthony Edwards lost his handle for a moment. Still has it. And we have an offensive foul there. Another offensive foul. And it's going to be Mike Conley. That is his 4th personal. Conley has 0 points and 4 fouls. Come on, draw 2 more. Draw 2 more, Smart. Here we go. Luka gets it on top of the key. AR looking. Decides to keep the dribble. Attacks the Nas. Lays it up and in! How is that not a foul on Nas? Anthony Edwards decides to attack. Spinning. Inside. Stops. Pops. Puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound Vando. Here come the Lakers. Smart gives it to AR. AR between the legs. And we have a, what is it? It's going to be another foul on Naz Reid. As we had Jake LaRavia in the game for DeAndre Ayton. Rui Hachimura entering the game for Luka Doncic. As we have Austin Reeves throughout the years has expanded his offensive game from 7 points to 20 points last season, and his minutes also increased to 34 from last year. He also played 36 minutes last game, with ending the night with an inefficient 26 because the whole entire game the Lakers did not lead once, unfortunately. And we have some substitutions again. Rudy Gobert entered the game for Mike Conley. As AR looks visibly upset that Rudy Gobert entering the game. AR and knocks down the first of two. As AR knocks down both. Lakers are on a 7-0 run. Austin Reeves with 21 points. Has 9 in this quarter alone. As AR doing his best to stay in front. Here comes Anthony Edwards. Lays it up and in. Nice. Good move. Lakers up 11. Be careful with that back foot. Smart all the way behind the back. Vando a 3. Ah, couldn't finish the play. That would have been nasty. Here comes Edwards. Edwards doing his best to get past, and we have a foul before the shot. And it's going to be a shooting foul on Jake LaRavia. Austin Reeves enjoying the night as the Lakers take a quick timeout here. Let me tell you something. Lakers got 31 points in the third quarter alone against the Wolves, who have 25. We are outscoring them by 6. That is amazing. This is the best third quarter I've seen in a long time by the Lakers. Oh my God. And they're going to discuss what's the next course of action again. But still, yeah, no, that's something else. Also, let me see how much that is. 8.5. Let me see how much does. Let me see how much Aiden got. Aiden got 11.6 rebounds. Let's see how much does Rudy Gobert have. Rudy Gobert got 4 with 0 points and 2 assists, and he played 21 minutes. Yeah, Rudy Gobert's just doing cardio out there. But the Lakers bench has 8 points. So the Wolves, they got... Hold on, let me see. The Wolves have 17 points. So the Lakers bench is still dog shit. But at least... What's it called? At least we're winning this game by 11. Thanks to that man in number 77, Luka Doncic. Yeah, he got hella hot. My wife doesn't know I'm here. What? What? I flew all the way to Colombia, LeBron. My baby is born in 2 days. My wife doesn't know I'm here. Why would you make that sign? Your wife better be fucking embarrassed. As we're coming back for the TV timeout, Anthony Edwards is going to take those 2 shots as Randall enters the game for Naz Reid. And the Lakers' lead is cut within 9. Here we go. Smart gives it up to AR. AR finds Smart. Smart gives it up and throws it right out of bounds. Jake LaRavia a little too slow to get there. Here we go. Randall gives it to AR. AR to Junior. Kicks it in. Oh, nice steal though by Vando. And here comes the Lakers in transition. AR gives it to Jake. Jake waits. Decides to attack. Spins. Finds Rudy. Rudy to AR. And we have a foul. That's going to be another personal foul on not Jake LaRavia. Excuse me. On Clark. AR going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Yeah. The Bones Highlands entering the game for Clark. The Wolves coach said, fuck that. The Wolves are picking up a lot of fouls, I will say. They have picked up a lot of fouls. Let me see how many fouls they got right now. Yeah, they got 18 personal fouls to the Lakers 14. And the Lakers back up 101 to 90. There we go, Anthony Edwards. Working on top of the key. Spinning. Finding Randall. Open for 3. Can't knock it down. Rebound Vando. There you go. AR. Gets inside, kicks it out to Rui. Rui fakes the 3, gets inside. Euros puts it up and 1! Counted a foul! That's how you attack the basket. Look at this. Euros draws the contact. Still confident, still focused. Knocks it down, banking it off the glass. And that's also going to be another personal foul for Shannon Jr. AR converts the 3-point play. Lakers up 14. And we have an off-ball foul. That's going to be... That is going to be on Rui Hachimura. Randall's going to the line to shoot 2 shots. As Randall knocks down the first of 2. And Randall knocks down both shots as Luka's on the bench looking pretty bored. But still, if the Lakers can win these minutes without Luka Doncic, it's a win-win regardless, because now Luka can get rest, and if the Lakers really need him, they can switch him out with AR, and now Luka can go up and get that 40 bomb. That 50 bomb, actually. As AR working on top of the key has to put it up, puts up the shot, won't go. Try to get his own miss, but here comes the Lakers battling for the rebound. Unfortunately, lands in the hands of the Wolves. No, good shit, Smart. Here comes AR. AR loves it up to Rudy. Let's go. 14-point lead. What a defensive sequence by the Lakers. They did not give up. Lakers did not give up on defense. The Wolves thought they could just run and gun, and Lakers said, hell no. Edwards working on the right side. Left side, excuse me. Decides to attack. Draws the foul. No. Rui's there to clean it up. AR comes out with the ball. Brings it up across the timeline. 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. And we have an off-ball foul by Rudy Gobert. Look at this sequence. I love it. I love this shit, bro. Look at it. Marcus Smart did not give up. As Vandal knocks down the first of two to extend this Lakers lead. This Lakers team is literally night and day compared to opening night. This is crazy. This is crazy. I know we're Lakers fans. We're gonna overreact to game one, but still, this is great to see. As the Wolves only have 19 seconds to get a point off, as Vandal knocks down both shots. Here you go, Randall. Working on the left side. Gets inside the arc. Starts to attack. Draw. Oh, almost got away with a travel. Good shit, Vandal. Good defense there by Vanderbilt. And the Lakers going to go into the fourth and final quarter up 108 to 94. Lakers have outscored the Wolves 9 points in the third quarter. 31-40. That's how you end the third quarter. This is what we should be having on a nightly basis. If we can keep this up, then the Lakers are on their way to being championship contenders. Will they win it? I don't know. The West is pretty tough right now, but at least I'm starting to feel more and more confident to the Lakers actually going far enough and hopefully being a 500 team. Look at this, man. Luka has 38 to Anthony Edwards 26. Like, they're both shooting 40% from three. That's scary. $30,000, bro. Yeah, airballs it. Luka enters the game for AR to start the fourth. Jaden McDaniels enters the game for Anthony Edwards. And Julius Randle also enters the game. Yeah, Naz Reid enters the game for Julius Randle. Here we go for the start of the fourth and final quarter of this game. This has been a fun game to watch, ladies and gentlemen. Here we go, coming back in, Naz. And we have an off-ball foul as Vando and Rudy Gobert get tied up. Got some words for each other. It's going to be on Vando, unfortunately. Got all tied up there. A little bit of pushing there by Vando and Rudy. That's alright as Naz Reid gets inside the paint. Kicks it out to McDaniels. McDaniels to Naz. Naz decides to attack. Gets inside. Spinning, turning, firing. Won't go. And we have an off-ball foul. And it's going to be a Rudy Gobert loose ball foul. Lakers have been really good defensively this game. It is a huge improvement from opening night as Jake LaRavia gets the ball on the left wing. Looking to give it up and does. A little too low there for Luka, but that's alright. He still has it as Luka spinning, turning, firing for the mid-range shot. Good! You can't stop greatness as Luka Doncic enters the 40-bomb realm and tipped out of bounds off of the hands of Smart. It's going to stay with the Wolves. Yep, Luka has 40 points. As Dante almost had a 5-second violation. Nas, oh, good shit by Jake! Good shit by Jake! Unfortunately, it was a bad pass there, and the Wolves are right back where they started. McDaniels all the way, blocked by Vando! Let's go! Luka, thought about the three and decides to wait and reset. Decides to attack, steps back, no, gives up to Smart. Smart back to Luka. Luka back to Smart. Smart thought that Rudy was in the right wing, but unfortunately Rudy moved and threw it right out of bounds. We saw the vision there, Smart, but it wasn't smart. McDaniels gives it up to Nas. On top of the key, puts up the three. Can't knock it down. Rebound, Luka. Luka looking at the refs like, damn, McDaniels just pushed me. You're not going to call that? No. Jake LaRavia fakes the shot. Gives it right back to Luka. Luka holding the ball. Gets doubled. Has to give it up behind the back. Rui, an open mid-range shot is good. Lakers keep extending the lead. Lakers are on a 13-4 run in the last 4 minutes. DiVincenzo gives it up to Sharon. Jr. lays it up and in. Wide open layup. We're not going to call that, ref. Jr. literally holding Luka. We're not going to call that. All right, then. Smart all the way to the hole. Lays it up. No. Vando trying to knock it down. Ooh, kind of a hard landing there by Vando. I hope he's all right. As Dante DiVincenzo. Yeah, Vando's nowhere in frame. As Nas decides to attack. Lays it up and in. How is that not a travel? I'm scared. That makes no sense. As Luka holding up the ball. Goes on the right side. Doncic all the way, floats it up and in. 42. Luka got 42. As Nas Reed finds Dante. Dante still holding it with Rudy on him. Finds McDaniels. McDaniels puts up the three. Can't knock it down. Rebound Vando. Gives it to the hands of Luka. Luka. Oh, Luka dropped him. Luka dropped McDaniels. And we have an offensive foul. It's going to be off of Vando. And we have Gabe Vincent entering the game for Vando. And DeAndre Ayton entering the game for Marcus Smart. Yeah, grabbed his jersey. Yep, unfortunately, Vando grabbed his jersey. Lakers up 114-98 as who the fuck is that again? Highland? No, Sharon. Junior gives it up to Nas. Nas steps back for three. Hits nothing but iron. Rebound. Yep, Gobert. Gobert gives it to Junior. Junior gives it up to Nas inside. Nas fakes the shot, puts up the shot. Won't go. Rebound. Ayton loses it, but finds a way to give it to the hands of Rudy. That was scary. That's why you got to grab it with two hands. As Luka behind the back puts up the three. Bang! Luka Doncic, the flamethrower! Oh my God! Luka with 45. God damn! Look at this. McDaniels, that's just good defense, but better offense. Mama, there goes that man. Look at that. What a second half for the Lakers. That's crazy, bro. Luka Doncic is just doing everything. He's getting every bucket that he ever wants. I need a Luka jersey for Christmas. Bro, that's crazy. There we go. AR enters the game for Rory Hachimura. Shannon Jr. enters the game for Dante DiVincenzo. Rob Dillingham enters the game for Bones Highlands. And Anthony Edwards enters the game for Nas Reed. Julius Randle enters the game for Rudy Gobert. As we come back from this TV timeout. Alright, look at the little Laker baby. Here we go, coming back in. Edwards finds Randall. Randall, looking to give it up, decides to attack. Gets inside the paint. Ain't doing his best to stop him. But here comes Dillingham. Floats it up. Oh, how is that not goaltending? But shit, they didn't call it on our end, so I can't be saying shit. As McDaniels is guarding Luka Doncic. Luka working on the right side, finds Ayton. Ayton, you got Ayton. Ayton, you see the height difference, my guy. Attack. Why is it so easy for somebody to stop you when they're under 7 foot? As Luka gets the inbounds pass. Luka working, sidesteps, gives it up to Ayton for the slam. The easiest two-handed slam of his entire career. Wide open. Randall gives it up to Edwards. Edwards. And we have an off-ball foul. We have some blood on the court. Yeah, we got some blood on the court, unfortunately. Yeah. Yep, Dillingham got some blood dripping from his nose, unfortunately. They will be taking care of that. I hope he's alright. That is a lot of blood coming from his nose. Yeah, that's a lot of blood on his jersey. And it looks like Dillingham is going to be going to the locker room to take care of that. I hope he's going to be alright. You never want to see a young man, second year out of Kentucky State, going to the locker room. You never want to see that, unfortunately. This is like that. That is the message of this game. Night and day. That is a tagline for this game, because the Lakers have been extremely night and day here. Last night, everybody hated DeAndre Ayton, and this night he has 13 points and X amount of rebounds. I can't name it off the top of my head. I think he has like 7 or 8 right now. I believe. I could be wrong. As the stadium staff is still cleaning up that blood. Look at this. All-time leading scorer with 25 points, 7 rebounds, and 7 assists. Luka, LeBron, not AR, and Oscar Robinson. Crazy company to be in. As Anthony Edwards fly by, excuse me. Yeah, we are getting out-rebounded, 32 to 30, but the Lakers have been scoring more in the paint, and the Lakers have 6 steals in total, which you can contribute that to Vando and Marcus Smart not giving up on those plays. As we do have what's his name, Gabe Vincent in the game as well. We also have Dante DiVincenzo entering the game for Rob Dillingham. Again, he did go to the locker room to deal with that nosebleed, so hope to see that he's okay. Luka working on top of the key. With a series of dribbles. Decides to attack. Steps back for 3. Won't go. Tipped is going to be Gabe. Back into the hands of Ayton for another too easy slam. Lakers up by 20 points. Edwards with Gabe on him. Yeah. Tipped out is Ayton trying to save it, but unfortunately still results into the Wolves' hands. Man, Gabe... Yeah, Ayton got 15 and 7. And Gabe Vincent still hasn't done shit. Like, that's what I like to see. The Lakers not giving up on the play. They're finding ways to get the ball to the closest man to the basket. They're not giving up. I love to see this. Lakers are outscoring the Wolves 10 by 10 points. As Randall takes a 3, misses. Rebound Luka. Luka gives it to the hands of AR. AR with a series of dribbles decides to attack behind the back, puts up the shot. Nice! AR got 20 points already. 25 already. AR, see, that's what we're supposed to do. McDaniels puts up the shot, rolls right out, and here comes the Lakers. Back in transition, Luka all the way. Dunk it! Luka! And 1! That counts! Bit of a rim grazer! Luka dunks it home! And 1! Luka still has those fresh legs. Look at that. Ah, that was a high layup. He just scratched the rim. As we get the showers of MVP on Luka Doncic. Luka, there you go. Makes it a 25-point game. Lakers are still on a 14-3 run. That's what I love to see. Anthony Edwards sidesteps for the mid-range shot. Won't go. Rebound AR. And here comes the Lakers again in transition. It's a 3-on-2. Gives it up to Jake LaRavia in the corner for 3. Won't go. Ain't battling there. Gets boxed out, unfortunately. Randall to pick up the rebound. Randall gives it up to Dante. Dante cross-court pass to Junior. Junior to Edwards inside. Bumping, grinding. Fouled is Gabe Vincent. Edward going to the line to shoot 2 shots. As Edwards knocks down the first of 2. $24-point game. What is it? Crowd chanting? Oh, they're chanting, "We want Bronny." It's 5 minutes. Anthony Edwards with 31 points of his own. As Luka, a deep bomb! Ah! In and out. That would have made... That Wolves probably would have taken a timeout on that one. As Edwards getting doubled. Finds Bones. Bones give it into the corner for 3. Won't go. McDaniels. AR gets it across the timeline. As AR fakes the shot, and we have an off-ball foul. We have a 3-second violation on DeAndre Ayton. That's going to be another Laker turnover. And now we have Joe Ingles entering the game from McDaniels. We also have Miller entering the game for Anthony Edwards. It might be, and I think that will do it for tonight's game. As Anthony Edwards exits the game with 31 points, 11 of 19 from the field. Yeah, it's a 23-point lead. Hopefully with the final 2 minutes, the Lakers can sub in Bronny James as Shannon cannot hit the shot. Rebound AR. Luka gets it from AR. Spinning inside. Puts up the 40. No! Man, Aiden, how did you not tip that in, bro? Come on, man. You got to finish those. As number 33 puts up the shot, won't go. And we have a loose ball foul. It's going to be another turnover from the Wolves. Lillard. And we have... There we go, and the Lakers are taking their final timeout here. Looks like we're going to get Bronny James into the game. Luka Doncic with 48 points. 3 of 13. 314 left in this game. The Lakers have outscored the Wolves 9 points in the fourth alone. Excuse me. Woo! Crazy night here for LA. Luka has a double-double. He's 2 away from hitting a triple-double with his assists. He has 11 rebounds. Luka is also 5 of 12 from 3, 14 of 23 from the field, and again, he has 48 points. He needs one more bucket to hit that elusive 50 bomb. But this is the thing. I don't want Luka to keep dropping 50 bombs because, I don't want us to keep relying on his offense. I want other guys to contribute because, again, to read off the Lakers' bench scoring, it's probably going to be abysmal. Yeah, the bench has only scored 10 points. 10 points. The Lakers have, for their bench, they only scored 10 points to the Wolves. 5, 9, 7... 21. So the bench has outscored the Lakers bench by 11. That's the only thing we need to worry about is our bench scoring. But yeah, we have 4 players in double digits. We have Luka Doncic with 48, Ayton with 15, Rui Hachimura with 23, and AR with 25. Gabe Vincent is the only one who played 24 minutes with 5 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists, and 1 steal. He's 2 of 5 from the field and 1 of 3. Again, and he also has 3 personal fouls, and he has a plus minus of -1. Put that motherfucker on the bench next game. I don't want to hear shit that he's starting. Smart has done a better job because look, 3 points, one assist, 2 steals, 1 of 2 from 1 of 2 from the field, and 1 of 1 from 3. He has 2 turnovers, 1 personal foul, but at least he's a plus 24 when he's on the floor. Overall, it looks like the Lakers are going to be heading into the game, heading into the final minutes of this game with a dub. Could they come back? Who knows? Maybe I just jinxed it. Knock on wood. Yeah, we have Dalton Connect. Why is Luka still in the game? We have Vando, and we also have Bronny James. Jake LaRavia finds Luka. Really wants to get that 50 bomb. Floats it up. Won't go. But he got the foul, and it looks like he's going to the line to shoot 2 shots. He's 2 points away from hitting 50 points to start of this NBA week. And unfortunately, he has to cut to Naz Reid with a little bit of blood on his right shoulder. I don't know where he got that blood from. As Luka. Son of a bitch, Luka. Misses the first. Luka splits it. He's still 1 bucket away from hitting 50. And we're going to have a foul on Bronny James as Luka said, never mind, I'm just going to go home with my 49 bomb. Ends the night with 49. MVP. If he doesn't win it this year, I'm going to be very upset. First most points by a Laker in first 2 games since Jerry West with 91 points in 1969. Oh, good move there. Johan Buenjay. Nice little lob there from the rookie. As Bronny James. LeBron James thought about the shot. Can't knock it down, unfortunately. Bronny James cannot knock down that shot. Here comes Bones. Bones all the way up and in. As Dalton Connect gives it up to Bronny James. Bronny James back to Dalton. Dalton hesitates on the 3, and that results in a miss. Again, a lack of confidence is what's killing his game. Oh, good move there by Miller. There you go. Bronny James brings it up, finds Jake LaRavia. Jake finds Koloko. Koloko inside, gets doubled, kicks it out to Dalton. Dalton to Jake. Jake to Bronny. Bronny all the way. Can knock it down, and it looks like it's going to be off of the Wolves. Bronny, you got to be confident when you go to the basket, bro. You got to yam that hoe. I know you got the bunnies for it. Lakers have 1.8 to go with the shot clock. And unfortunately, we result in a shot clock violation. Here we go. That was another turnover by Jake LaRavia. And we have a foul on Koloko. Johnny's going to the line to shoot 2 shots. As Luka has taken off the wrapping that was on his finger. That's great to see. But still, that finger didn't bother him as he dropped 49 points in this game with a double-double. As Johnny knocks down the first. Again, opening weekend, Anthony Edwards drops 31, Luka 49. Anthony Edwards 5 assists, 4 rebounds. Rebound Dalton Connect. Right into the hands of Bronny. Bronny, all the way inside the paint, has to retreat back outside. Finds Koloko, gives it up to Jake LaRavia. Jake LaRavia decides to attack, lays it up. No, gets fouled at the hole by Johnny. Going to the line to shoot 2 shots. Poked away by Jake LaRavia. Diving on the floor. Won't give it up. Koloko also diving on the floor. We have a 7-footer diving on the floor. What a sight. As number 7 throws it out. Wide open is Johnny for 3. Won't go. And we can't control the rebound. Ingles for 3. Won't go. Another long rebound by the Wolves. Johnny a 3. Won't go. Rebound Vandal finally. 10-second differential between shot clock and game clock. Looks like we're just going to dribble this out. This is amazing. Amazing basketball here, ladies and gentlemen, for the Los Angeles Lakers as they take their first win of the season, going 500. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Man, what a game. What a game. Lakers officially win 128-110, and we're gonna go 1-1 to start off this opening week. Look at this. 30 again, 24 minutes, 2 of 5, 1 3, 5 points. Negative. Yeah, you're the only one in starting 5 with a plus minus of 1. But still, you had 3 personal fouls. Luka did also pick up 4 personal fouls. DeAndre Ayton also had 3 personal fouls, but wasn't as consistent as Gabe. But still, shooting 81% from the free throw line, 41% from 3. You can count that. You can chalk that up to Luka making most of them. Also shooting 59.2% from 3. Now, for turnovers, we got 10 to the Wolves. It's 12, so we're basically tied in that. The Wolves just fouled a lot more with 7 as a differentiator. Let's see. We also had 6 steals, 24 assists to 26. Rebounds, yeah, unfortunately, we did get out-rebounded by the Wolves, but I'm pretty sure most of this is inflated from the last couple possessions. But still, what a game. What a way to end the quarter. That's what we want to see, ladies and gentlemen. It's the Lakers winning. At least we split it at the line. And unfortunately, we did not get to our goal of hitting 95 subscribers. But hey, we got until next game. And I think next game is going to be against the Minnesota. It's going to up against the Kings. Now, let's see. When is the Kings? Is this Sunday, right? Yeah, it's this Sunday. It's the first game of a back-to-back, first night. So I expect to see Jackson Hayes to play that game. That one's going to be at 6 p.m. And the second night of the back-to-back is going to be against the Blazers at 7:30 p.m. I don't know if I'm going to make that one because of work. But regardless, I hope to see you guys in those games. I will be going live shortly. Well, not live, but I will be going on TikTok to go over this game as a happy Lakers fan. But click like, share, and subscribe. Don't miss out on anything else Lakers related on this channel. Click that notification bell. And until next time, everybody, see ya and stay safe.